DBS Plays. Hey everybody, welcome back to DBS Plays, where I will be reading a message and I will be right back. Okay, for real this time. Hey everybody. So today I decided, since I played through the games of Sonic Origins, aka Sonics 1 through 3 and Knuckles and Sonic CD, I decided, why not go on to Sonic Mania? It'll be a little less frustrating. I'm sure I'll still get mad at some points, but it'll be a little less, I guess you could say, frustrating. I kind of looked back and realized it's probably because I was doing a Let's Play and I was on like a time, so when I was getting all mad. I was still getting legitimately mad, but, you know. Yeah, you'll see. Which I do have plus. It looked very different the very first time. You know, I don't want to wait for the opening thing to play. But it was very different looking the first time it came out. I got this day one on both Switch and PS4. I mean, like, okay. Let me go ahead and say this. Which, by the way, you'll be seeing this, unless I change my mind, between this recording and when I get to the editing. What you'll be seeing is you'll probably be seeing this on the channel first. Or, yeah. Duh. You'll be seeing this on MOPGX first, through different videos. And then you'll be seeing, but then, like, you'll see a full session. You'll see the full sessions, still in separate videos, but, like, you'll see the full sessions on, my regular channel. If you're watching this on my regular channel, that means all the other parts separated, or, you know, the sessions separated in different videos are already on MOPGX. Hopefully I made that clear. In any case, this is a pretty nice opening. Like, it's very good, it's very talented, you know, drawings, and it's pretty cool. Just here's my thing about this though. This game, I like it. I think it's good. I think it's a fun game. Like the interface, like the main menu and stuff, looked a lot different the first time you play it. But anyway, I liked it. I did. But I have to say that it's not as good as people made it out to be. It's not the greatest Sonic game ever made, like a lot of people make it seem. So I can't agree that it's a good game, that it's that good of a game. And because I have Encore, or, you know, the DLC, I could play as one of these two, but I'll do the traditional way, like I was with Sonic Origins, so let's get going. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'll explain the history here in a bit, but yeah. Yep, they're just scratching their bellies, I guess. Or partially scratching their nuts too, I guess. I mean, it's an interesting game. Now, would I have minded if Sonic Superstars was more like this instead of how it turned out? No, I wouldn't mind it. I would have hoped that it was also a better game, but in general, I wish it was a better game. But we didn't get that game, so, you know. By the way, I am playing the Switch version, but it obviously doesn't really matter all that much. Unless you wanted to see trophies or achievements. I mean, I have it on all Yeah, pretty much on all systems that it's available on. Even the PC version. So this right here is, I think, like, you get coins, but, you know, it's not really a, this isn't a special stage, like, to get the emeralds. And I probably will try to get all the emeralds, but we'll see. We'll see how I do, how it goes. Yeah, anyway. Hold on, folks. I think I'm gonna turn down the volume on this thing to right here. Okay. Hopefully it won't be as loud. I mean, I'm sure, I think you can still hear my voice enough, but I have noticed that whenever we play whenever me and Andrew play like our games, like, you know, the way the mic is, it's a little closer to him. It's just the way we've been having our setup, but basically I think that what am I trying to say here? Well, basically, yeah, we'll see how this sounds. Because you can definitely hear the game way more than at least my voice. Well, you can hear me. You may not always be able to understand what I'm saying, though. Yeah, okay, that was on me. Almost got them all. But those don't really matter, at least not in this playthrough, it's not really gonna matter. Because you get like a coin, and they do have purposes when you get all the coins, like if you complete all those challenges, but it's not really gonna matter that much. But anyway. Okay, so the point is about Sonic Mania. I think it's good. I think it's a good game. Possibly even a little bit great. I don't think it's the best Sonic game ever, though. That's my opinion, of course, but I don't think it's the best Sonic game ever. Like, a lot of people act like this is just the greatest Sonic game of all time, if not Sonic 2, you know. When in reality, this is a somewhat Sonic Generations thing where it's just a remix of, most of it is a remix of old places, which is fine for the anniversary, but like, I mean, like, okay, that's not necessarily a problem, though I do wish it was more like, you know, more original, which I know Superstars was supposed to be more original. Which is, that's good. It was still kind of the same stuff, they're just calling different titles, or different names. But, I don't know. This game's definitely better than Sonic Superstars, but, I just don't think it's that, you know, I don't think it's that good of a game, like everyone was like. You look at the back of the box for Sonic Mania Plus, which is what I have on Xbox. I have the physical copy. I used to have the physical copy of this, but anyway. It says the best Sonic game ever from some reviewer, and I'm like, false. That's definitely a false statement. Your opinions don't matter if you actually think that much. No, but no, it's really not. I don't even know how I got hit there. But anyway, I do like the scenery change. They did a really good job, but I've also seen a lot of good jobs like this with fan-made games that are free on PC. And I've seen mods for this, you know, you know. But like, you know, I'm not saying this is still a good game, it's just, you know, it's good in the fact that, like, you know, a mod or something could, you know, it's just this feels like a fan game that was made official purchase. So, you know, it's just, point is, not that good of a game, like people might have you believe. I wish I could find one of those giant rings so I could, at least show off a special stage. But folks, I will be right back. And we're back, okay. Just had to check a few things. But anyway. Yeah, I'm just, bottom line, I don't think this is the best Sonic game ever, like, you know. But anyway, if you think that, that's fine. I'm not, you know, it's a good one. But anyway. I mean, if I didn't think it was good at all, then I wouldn't be playing it now. But, let's see here. I think they originally wanted to have this, which I mean, as we've seen, Sega and/or Sonic Team, or whoever is just in charge of Sonic in general, will try to go with what they think the flow is, I guess you could say. Because, when it comes to the Sonic fandom, because, okay, or what seems more popular, because this was a result of listening more to the fans of the Genesis games, and you know, like this game was a result of listening more to the fans of the Genesis games only, basically. I mean, I'm not saying this you know, well, they were saying this was definitely for the fans. But, like, the ones I saw as the fans at the time were only the... Oh. Huh. Did I get them all? That was interesting. I'm gonna capture that moment just to kind of look at it again. I mean, I know I recorded it here too, but, you know. But anyway. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like... Whoa. Let's see. Yeah, they said this was for the fans, but like the ones I saw as the true fans at the time were the again, the Genesis only ones. And now we've realized, and they've realized it, that they were just a loud minority of the fandom. They were the ones screaming the loudest at the time. This is great. I'm doing great here. They were the ones screaming the loudest about, oh, Sonic is dead. It was only good in Genesis days. Oh, Sonic 2 is the best game ever. So this was a result of them doing that for the 25th anniversary. Which, I mean, fair enough. This, you know, for an anniversary, this is cool. Now, if you know my history, if you see my history with Sonic video, if you actually could get through the whole thing, I talked about how this was when this was first revealed. Okay, when this was first revealed, this was like the big game that they were gonna have in you know, for the 25th anniversary. The way they revealed it was gonna be like, oh, it's good. This is the Sonic game you're getting for the, you know. And at first I was like, oh my, I was furious. And I didn't even think it looked bad or anything. I was just like, this is the game? A glorified ROM hack? You know? That was my reaction at the time. And I was just thinking like, this is gonna be the big game? That's stupid. I was angry. Because that told me, yes, they did indeed listen more to the classic fans over the modern fans. Okay. That stuff still happens in this game, by the way. They still kept that in. But yeah, they were like, you know, this is your big game. At least that's what I got from the beginning of it. But yeah, so that was the big reveal, and you know, I was watching that 25th anniversary thing, and then I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't watch the rest of this. Well, and what didn't help was I did eventually come back to it, and they, you know, because there were rumors of like there was going to be a Sonic Adventure 3 reveal, and I thought that's what Big Fishing Adventure 3 was going to be. I was like, surely they're not going to have this joke fan game. I was just thinking, like, surely they're not going to have this joke fan game be, you know, have this and not have Sonic Adventure 3. But nope, that's what it was. So it ended up feeling like a slap in the face to I'm just gonna say it, actual Sonic fans. But yeah, the actual Sonic fans, it was an absolute slap in the face. Because it was just making fun of, you know, I mean, you know, maybe not really making fun of Sonic fans, but, or, you know, yeah. But it definitely still felt like a slap in the face. When I came back and they said, no, they have no plans to make Sonic Adventure 3. But they'd do this game. And I was just, you know, that was my takeaway was, wow, they are just giving a giant middle finger to actual Sonic fans. Of course, then you could hear in the crowd saying boo, but the PR guy, forgot his name, was like, oh yeah, let's see, the PR guy, whenever they said, you know, they were kind of saying it's not really out of the realm of possibility. Of course, in a way, that was just supposed to get fans to go, oh, okay, yeah, so it's possible. So the guy's like, so you're saying you don't have plans, but it's possible, it could happen. You know, and I could definitely tell that was a way to get fans to you know, okay, you know, calm them down. I don't think they're actually gonna. If they do, cool. I'll be excited by the announcement of a Sonic Adventure 3, but the execution, we'll have to see. But also, it's not necessarily a Sonic Adventure 3 I want. I just, you know, all I want is for whatever Sonic game they make for it to be good. There are some ideas I'd prefer, but I don't, you know, it doesn't have to be Sonic Adventure 3, but that would still excite me by the announcement, and hopefully the execution of it as well. But anyway, so, what was I gonna say? Let's see here. But yeah, what I was gonna say was, I got really mad, and then I mean, this was kind of the start. This is back in 2016. This was kind of the start of my absolute frustration and depression for the Sonic franchise at the time. It's like, okay, and now, you know, for the 25th anniversary, we didn't really get much. We got another 3DS Sonic Boom game, which could end up being the last Sonic Boom game. We got Lego Sonic, the Lego Sonic pack, and for Lego Dimensions. I need to find a freaking ring. I just can't remember where they're all at. Let's see here. I do like, you know, the music of this game, of course. But, yeah, but the other reveal was Project Sonic 2017. Or Project 2017, whatever it was called. Of course, that excited me. I was a little hesitant whenever I saw Classic Sonic again, but, you know, of course that turned out to be Sonic Forces, and, well, we all know how Sonic Forces turned out. I was so hoping that Sonic Forces would do better than it did, or they'd do a lot better with Sonic Forces, because, so that way, people who say that this is going to be the good game and the other one's going to be the bad game, that they would just be wrong. I'd be like, hey, you're wrong. Because this is also a good game. But we all know how it turned out. And that was the start of me worrying about the Sonic franchise, that they would focus way more on classic Sonic, which in a way they did, just not with like games and stuff. Like not always with games.